And inside my hindsight, and all I see is you.
Well, that was certainly interesting and not how I at all intended that to pop up. There we go. Let's hear for preparation. Okay. How y'all doing today? Indigo Twin.
Okay.
There's Jen in the chat. Lord, of course, Lord is
Surprised.
our Lord is. I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, our Lord. Um, yeah. So, DJ Nico. Yeah. So, yeah, and of course, a narcissistic bird decides to start chirping away. That would be typical. But yeah, what we went ahead and decided to do was Sandy Wandy, how you doing? What we decided to do was have a little thing for our one and only Ximena as a congratulations that she got this position which she was trying for. So yeah, it's just a congratulations
Thank
to
you.
our resident goddess, goddess of the
No.
South.
Please don't
And
say that. No.
and and, and a lot of people have said that she's actually the full owner of the entire continent of South America.
No. No. Don't say that. No. I no. I'm humble. I don't like to be called those names.
Deal with the
No.
buttercup. Okay, so Kiss Freak, how you been doing?
I,
Oh, it doesn't do any
what are
good
you
with the
doing,
merge.
Chris?
You're muted.
You're muted. You're muted.
I normally do that.
I do that too, so I don't know.
Darn it. No, I'm doing good. Working lots and I guess kind of making a comeback on YouTube on different channels.
Mm.
That's nice. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Body illusion, Subi. Wounds to wisdom, Teresa. Yes. I need to get with Teresa at some point about hypnosis, and this is an experiment I've been trying or wanting to
Are you
try.
going back to the channel
I'm sorry.
finally? Are you going back to your channel? Hopefully.
Yeah. As soon as a lot of it is trying to find time with my narcissistic bird will let me. I swear, this there's something magical about when I start talking to this that he just like.
It's the same with kids. You see,
Yeah.
birds don't like me. Like they.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh, so Ximena, is there anything you want to share about the position which you have, or
So
or
if
or
people know
how big?
me,
If you don't want to share specifics, how big of a bump this is for you, or how long you've been trying for this?
no. So this is like last year I lost. Like I had two jobs. I basically need two jobs in general.
Oh my
And I lost
gosh.
one of them, so it was very hard for me in that regard. I'm a single mom that I need to provide for my kids and all. So it was hard, and I found like the second job that I was looking for, and it's a
Hmm.
good position. I work on IT, and so it's related to that. I'm a project manager, so I'll be doing project management stuff
Hmm.
on that. So yeah, it's a nice thing to do. I can't share a lot of details due to
Hmm.
NDAs and all of that, but yeah, I'm doing that. So
Well, now that this will still be, I mean, this will be simpler for you, won't it?
I'll be busier.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't overlap them, and
Mm.
I can't like yeah. So um, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a juggling for me, but yeah, it's
Mm.
I'm happy because it's going to be a good opportunity. to learn, and it's not related. Like it's not exactly related to IT per se. So it's
Mhm.
a different niche because I can't do the same niche. If not, they are going to. I
Mhm.
can't get in trouble in my other job. So yeah, it's a second job. But yeah, but I'm happy because I'm excited. It's going to be a relief for me to get that
Mhm.
income. So yeah, so that's why I'm so happy. I've been waiting for this since last year.
Mm. That's good. Well, that it. This is. I'm really proud of you, though. That is. It's always good to get recognized for what you do and how much you've been at that place for how long now. It's been a while.
So for no for my job, my like steady job, I've been working there for 4 years, and I plan not to lose that one.
Mm.
It's my main source of income, and so this new job won't interfere with anything I do there, and it's not going to be anything related.
Mm.
So just very different. So it's going to be on my extra hours and at nights probably to be able to do the.
Mm.
I'm going to be juggling a little bit, but yeah, it's
Wow,
two jobs. So
doing
yeah,
that and your YouTube channel.
yeah,
It's a lot of juggling.
and my kids. So yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah, that
I'm used to that. No worries.
yeah.
Um,
Well, yeah, that's a good thing about a bird. You can put a bird in a cage and you don't get CPS called on you. The other way, yeah. Um,
no, I couldn't put my kids on a
mm.
cage. In a cage, no, 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 no. But yeah, so it's going to be different. It's going to be juggling, but I've done this before, and like I
Mm.
said, it's not exactly the same niche. It's not the
Mm.
same industry, but it's project management, which is related to
Oh.
something completely different. So, and I'm going to be working with different schedule or time zones, so that's why I'm able to not overlap them.
Mm. Mhm.
So it's because I can't. I need to focus on my job, the hours that I need to focus on, and the hours. So that's why it
Mm.
was very difficult for me to find it because it's not that I can overlap them. Um, so
Oh, okay. Well, and this is. I mean, you mainly work in IT, right?
that's my main job. Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is
Yeah. And
more as a
that's.
consultant for in industry, but it's not on IT. It's just they don't have processes and all. So I'm gonna be helping with that.
Mm, okay. Okay. Do
Yeah.
you do you find these? I mean, yeah. I'm kind of a. I find myself kind of not wanting to ask a question, but I'm really wondering. Do you enjoy what you do?
I love it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I
Yeah.
love what I do. I'm very good at it. I like working with people. I like training people. So in this case, I'm going to be training people
Okay.
on processes and all. So it's not exactly like it's project management, but I'll be training people, and it's more of a consultant thing that I'll be supervising with them. So it's not, yeah,
Sure.
it's not going to be, yeah. So I like training people. I like working with people. And my
Mm,
main job, the one that I do for a living, that's my passion. So now my passion is tarot and all my hippy dippy stuff, but I can't get to do that professionally.
mm,
So I could, but I haven't been able to. So I work on IT, and I'm a computer systems engineer, and I have this steady job that is I start at 6 a.m. in the morning because we work with India. So I need to overlap there. So I'm starting right now 6 when it's the normal
mhm.
schedule. It's 7. Um, and I finish at 3 approximately. So 3, 4. Then I do some mom, and then I'll be working. But yeah, I love working with that. In IT, it's with engineers, with software engineers, testers. So it's very interesting. Software development.
You said you liked working with people, but then you also say you like working with engineers. I mean, I find those two to be. Oh, I shouldn't say it. Um,
I'm an engineer, so watch it, Ben.
so is Tara, and as Tara would say,
This isn't a podcast. This is a
oh,
shit show.
oh well. Anywho, um, but yeah, do you now? If memory serves, you're kind of empathically inclined, aren't you?
Yeah.
That is so interesting because you work in such a hard science. Do you find that to be well? Although you deal with people too, which is because
I
usually
deal with people
computers.
and with stakeholders. No, I don't work. I don't deal with computers. I deal with
Oh, okay.
clients, and I deal with. So I'm like the bridge between the engineer team
Hmm.
and the stakeholders. So
Oh, okay.
I am normally responsible for getting like putting the project in order, being able to get on like um, what the client needs on
Hmm.
time. Um, Look, making sure that the project stays on time and on budget and all of that. So that's what I do normally.
Hmm.
And I have to deal with engineers because I have to see if they have any blockers, if they can help, if I can help them solve any things. And I have to work with different teams. So, but I'm good at people management. I think being having these empathic traits or being an
Hmm.
empath has helped me. Like I relate to them in a way that sometimes not everyone understands.
Yeah.
So I tend to understand what they need, and I'm good at translating that to the management people, so I
Hmm.
can actually make things work together, like
Sure.
correctly. So I had an instance where the other day I was telling Chris, I have there was this engineer, and we were in a meeting. He was very disrespectful to me, and he was disrespectful to my whole team, and he was very um, he actually started screaming in the meeting, and he started like saying things that were not nice, and he stormed out of the meeting. If we were in a room, he would have stormed out and closed the door. Like he just dropped the meeting, which is not very professional. And he
Mhm.
disrespected me. I wait. And he disrespected me and disrespected a lot of people there. And I did have a meeting with him later, and I did um, so I had a meeting with him,
Mhm.
and instead of me getting angry or anything, I just started to understand like, hey, I want to understand what happened, because I don't think it's a normal reaction to what we were discussing. So I
Mm.
have a good way on like getting those type of information, so I can then work with them and try to, it's not negotiation, but try to understand where they're coming from.
Sure,
And
yeah, and that's one thing that we see a lot of is that oftentimes people are, if you look for a book on leadership, most oftentimes it's on management. It's like leadership and management. They're really two different things. I mean, leadership, you're talking about dealing with people one on one and leading them, which is what you're talking more about. Management is more like, this isn't, this is just a fault of the prevailing, I don't know what you want to call it, views today. Um, but yeah, yeah, that's you being more. I mean, you're a manager, but you're being
yeah, so
actually a little more of a leader.
but it's a different type of management, because I work with a framework that we call Scrum, and it's an agile framework for software development. Like I don't
Mhm.
know, it's a little bit complex to understand, but the type of role that I play here is not about the manager who tells them what they need, when they need it, and how they
Oh,
need
okay.
it. It's more of a servant type of leader. So
Mm.
how can I help you achieve a goal? So that's the approach that I always take. So
Nice.
I
Okay.
never ask them like, I need this for tomorrow, right?
Mm.
It's just like, how can I help you get this by that date, or what problems do you have, are we good on this time? So it's a different type of approach of leadership, and it helped me understand. And I've never, so if there's a mistake, I will never say you are doing this horribly and I'm going to punish you. It's always like, okay, what did we do wrong? How
Mm.
can we prevent this from happening again? And
Mhm.
it's a failure for all the team or a success for all the team. So it's never pointing fingers, it's never like that. So I that's the way I like to work, and it's been proven to be very effective, and that's how I was trained. So yeah, so I
Oh,
like
well,
it.
that's
I like it, and I've been doing this for 17 years. um espera,
wow.
sí, pero no te acerques aquí. So she wants to be on camera, but I don't like her to be on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
that's understandable. Yeah.
yeah.
So LK, our very own LKF. Um, some would call him Lord of the North. Um, who's actually owns a good chunk of the polls, a good chunk of Canada. He's just too modest. But how is that position going for you?
Oh, that truck driving job?
Hmm.
Oh, I'm still loving it.
Really?
I've always loved driving, no matter what it is.
Have you seen his truck? Like it's
Yeah.
like a building.
Yeah, I'm used to trucks just being like, D-bag, I don't know, 4x4s, maybe little tiny dump trucks. But yeah, one of your wheels is bigger than my entire car and would probably crush it like a wet Twinkie. Um,
Yeah.
but so do you work with people much, Lord?
Well, I have to train people once in a while.
Oh, so you're training now.
Yeah.
Wow, you really, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So do you have monitors and that thing for like backing up, or do you just kind of?
Well, we have a backup camera, yes, but it's mostly mirrors.
Really?
Yeah.
My gosh.
The right-hand side mirror is about, 20 feet away?
I have to ask, have you seen any cars crushed?
I've seen the aftermath of one, but it was crushed on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
Okay.
I know the guy that drove the truck that crushed it, and he says he never wants to do that ever again. It's not a good feeling.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought maybe he like ran over the boss's truck. And
Why? Why is not a good
I
feeling? I
quit.
would love to crash. Like I would love to just do that.
Yeah, same here. I'd love to do it once.
That sounds like fun.
Make a big hot dog bun out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems like IT would be a mixed bag because you would have so many highly technical people who aren't used to dealing with people, and then you would have people who are drawn more towards the actual nuts and bolts of installing software. They're probably going to be a little more on the personable scale. So yeah, that would
But I'm an engineer myself, so I know what engineer is like, and
Mm,
I know they are not a lot of them like people like
yeah.
me. I'm not as social as I seem on camera. I'm very shy. I don't like to interact a lot with people, and it's for me it has been a challenge, for example, to have a YouTube channel. But
Mm,
I like since I understand where they're coming from, I understand how to relate with them. So I
mm,
think I have a good grasp of what they need. And also, yeah, I'm one. So it's like, what would I like to have on this? And you start reading people after a lot of like 17 years with working with them.
I don't know if it's going to pick it up. Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, there
There's
we
my
go.
truck. That's me on there.
Wow.
Right here.
Yeah, you're
Yep.
almost as tall as a radiator, almost.
And he's like really tall.
Little close up.
But
Yeah, I've got the horns
tell them
out.
your height.
I'm 6'1".
Oh geez. Okay.
So he's like really tiny again. Like that truck is bigger than my house.
Patty Collins, how you doing? Yeah. Wow, I've been seeing Patty Collins around a lot lately. Um, so I take it they mainly do. I guess it'd be ore, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, there's waste rock that we have
mm,
specific dump sites for that.
okay,
And then there's a tailings dam where all
sure.
the junk from the process plant goes to. We have to build that up, and a lot of our rock goes there.
Is it copper mainly?
Gold. It's a gold mine.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
One truckload into the process plant is about $60,000.
Man.
Well,
Okay.
that could solve all our problems.
Hey, LKF, good old buddy, old pal friend. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I do find. Do you deal with any Eastern Europeans by any chance, Ximena, or are they
Yeah,
mainly
I,
okay?
I work with people from Ukraine
Hmm.
a lot.
Okay,
I work with people, well, yeah, so mainly there in Poland.
interesting. Okay,
Um, then I like mostly US also and India.
mm, okay, that's a
So like yeah, depending. So it's like but I've worked with I've worked with people from all America or from Europe, like France, England. So that depends on the project and the work. So
wow. Okay, my gosh, the
yeah,
the difference in cultures. I find my exposure to Eastern Europeans is limited pretty much to only a couple people, but the one of the engineers I've worked with, I found him so refreshing. A lot of people find him highly aggressive, but in meetings, of course, you deal with a lot of people in the US and like, okay, and they try to give you the positivity sandwich, positive, a little bit of negative, positive again. After a while, it's like, I know this is coming. You can see it coming. It was so refreshing to deal with somebody from Eastern Europe because at least this individual, he's like, that is the dumbest idea I've ever heard of. And it's like, thank you. Like,
yeah,
it's a breath of fresh air, and it's like there's something's really great or it really sucks, but there's like none of this. And I,
yeah.
I just found it to be refreshing.
But you have trainings. So I've had to take trainings in communication skills so I can deal with different
Mm,
cultures. Because also
sure.
like Latin Americans are very difficult from US, for example, very
Mm,
different from how we relate and how we communicate things.
mhm.
Eastern Europeans are very blunt, like they go to like the point and they don't like, for example, Germans are very how do you say it, they're rough and how they say their things, like very direct. And for a
Yeah.
Mexican sometimes that is a little bit surprising because we tend
Mm.
to like be more like sugarcoating everything. So
Oh, okay.
you need to learn to understand how to deal with these type of people and how they communicate. Also, like I think the people who I've had more trouble relating to is Asians,
Mm.
Japanese,
Mhm.
Chinese, and not because they are difficult as personality, but because the way that they relate between each other, and it's like very
Sure.
respectful and all. So sometimes certain gestures that you make or certain like things that
Oh,
you
yeah.
say may not sound as polite, and maybe like so you need to be very careful on how you deal with that.
Hmm.
Um, but I've had so they train us when I'm like the roles that I have. We have a lot of training and we have to take a lot of trainings to people management, communication skills,
Yeah.
conflict management, risk management. It's like all of these things so we can actually be suited for the role. So
Mm.
that's like I've trained on how to speak, like public speaking, all of that. I don't like it. But yeah, I have to do it. How to train people, how to give bad news to the
Mm.
client, how to give bad news to an employee. If
Wow.
two employees have like a conflict, how to solve that. So it's part of my job. So yeah, and I
That's
like it.
that's that is a good skill set because it's amazing how many misnomers there are even in what body language, for example. And they keep saying, "Oh, liars always look away." No, actually, a lot of liars they look at you more because they want to see if you believe them. And of course, some cultures they don't look you in the eye. A lot of cultures don't. They look away as a sign of respect, and to look at somebody in the eyes to invite. When dogs look each other in the eye, usually a lot of times it's to they're sizing each other up and like, okay, buddy, let's go at it. There are a few behaviors that are universal. Um, Starting a fight, you see a lot of this. Chimpanzees will do that. Even they're exposing their vital organs, say, "Hey, I don't think you have it in you," kind of thing. And that's how you see a lot of rednecks in a bar will do that kind of behavior. But yeah, that is fascinating that you work with so many
They
different.
teach us that like language, body language. I'm not very like I was trained a little bit because I was once in a sales department, I had
Mhm.
to like be able to like pre-sales. So we needed to assess people on whether the pitch that we were doing was actually being well received or not, like if they were more inclined to accept it or not. So we were like training on body language, but
Mhm.
I'm not an expert at all. So I've like
Mhm.
I remember it was very interesting. I always said I want to do it, but I've never learned it like I should. So I was like, no,
Mhm.
I'm not good at this. I'm just gonna go with my instinct and say,
Sure.
well, I think it's going good. I'm not good at. I don't think I'm not. I'm very, how do you say? I'm not subtle at analyzing people. So it's
Mhm.
like I will be staring to see if like did he frown. So I wouldn't be even paying attention to the conversation. So I'd rather go with my gut and yeah.
Sure. LKF, do you have any questions for our guest of honor, the mighty Ximena, owner of all of the South American
I just want
continent?
to say he's the worst covering things up because I didn't know this was happening. He told me about this. I was not at home.
Yeah, I asked her to come join us in a live, and then they sent a link.
But he said, "Can you join us?" And I thought it was a chat. I was sitting in a cafe. I was not even like, "Can you?" And then I saw restream, and I said, "Is this alive?" And then Mac told me before that. Mac told that she had seen that you were live, and congratulations on your job. And like, what are you? I didn't even know this was happening. So I had to run home. But thank you, Dries, and thank you, Ben, for putting this together. Oh, it was a nice surprise.
Do you have any questions for the mighty Ximena?
Not sure.
We talk a lot. I don't think there's a lot
Yeah,
of
we
things
do.
that we can.
Well, like I said, yeah, I just simply wanted to throw this little or actually, this is all mirrored cameras are hard to work with sometimes. You don't know which way you're pointing. This is all
It's not mirrored. You're right there.
Mine's not mirrored. You can change it.
well, yeah. I mean, I guess you mirror it to where you can see we can point a direction, but I think mine
I
is
don't
actually
like it when I do this and then my hands go the other way. So
yeah, yeah. So I guess mine isn't mirrored. Um, this is Scott Rouse's.
no,
This
it's
is
not
one of Scott.
mirrored.
Yeah.
Mine is, I
Oh
think.
yeah, but yeah, when you're in a mirror, you're used to be able to point this way and have
It
it go
is.
the same direction. Yeah, but yeah, this is just a little. It's all on. Um, but again, this is just a.
It would be nice to see a hand like Ben. You can make like there's a hand. I'm not even reading the chat. I'm gonna read it. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Love this is gone full. Oh,
Yeah, that's
now,
true. Like you
oh
were the one.
no.
You were the one who like you. I start like the first time I went live. You saw that interview. It was with
Yeah.
you. So yeah, and then I think people were telling me like you should do a channel. I'm no, and then I did my channel.
Okay, our own Indigo twin, um, wielder of a magic wrench. I don't know where I was going to go with that. Asks, have you ever felt burnout having done the same job for so long?
No, I since I changed projects a lot in the same job. Like we have different clients. I work for a and like a consultant company. So we change projects. So right now I'm working with a project with a pharmaceutical, for example, and then tomorrow will be something in entertainment, and then another thing is for travel. So it's not
Hmm.
never the same. And also we work with different technologies. So sometimes I'm working for mobile apps, and another
Hmm.
times I'm working for web applications. Sometimes I'm working for example, I'm working with finance, and finance tends to be a very obsolete type of technologies, and they
Hmm.
are working with very very old technology. So we are migrating
Yes.
to new systems, and it's that very interesting to do because you have to migrate the same functionality, and since it's money you're working with, you need to be very careful with how you do that and repurpose everything. So it's never boring. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Cosmic wants to. Okay, yeah. She's trying to figure out to unmirror cameras on Google Meet. I don't play with Google Meet much.
Me neither. But
Okay.
in these,
Okay.
if you go to settings, there's a switch that says mirror camera.
Mhm. Okay. Cosmic connection. Let's see if we got any other questions. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. I can't figure that one out.
Thank you.
Well, it's probably not a question. It's probably not a phrase I would use. Of course, a lot of my phrases translates to. I try to come up with really simple, I think, good questions or good English to Spanish questions that I think a lot of people should be interested in. Excuse me, sir. May I throw up in your shoe, for example? I think that is a good common question there. But okay,
That's the
let's
one
see
that you
here.
ask always on my streams. Like,
Yeah, I'm a very blunt person, really. Okay, but
I
also
know.
tend to
Yeah,
quietly
please.
observe.
Sorry, sir. Can I puke in your pants or your pockets or something?
Let's see here. Ximena, yes. Cosmic Connection says Ximena has the best giggle.
Thank you. That's
Let's
very
see.
kind of you.
Really? Okay, that's probably for hockey. Oh,
There's a lot of
I-
Canadians here. That's beautiful. I'm gonna go. Did I tell you that I want to go?
There's a Canadian right here.
Yeah, and we're gonna go. Like, I'm gonna go Toronto, I think.
Brazy, how you doing? Yeah, and of course, I keep throwing the name. I don't know why I have such an issue saying Hockey Town. For some reason,
Since
I
day
don't know
one,
why.
when you were interviewing me that first time, he went in the chat and you were like struggling saying his name. And since that day, I don't know why.
Well, because it keeps trying to come out. The thing is, I'm not into country music. I'm really not. My family isn't into country music, so why do I keep wanting to call him Honky Tonk John? I don't know. I don't know where that comes from. None of my
I'm gonna
friends were
call him that.
none of my friends were kickers.
The best nickname ever. Honky Tonk John.
Well, that's for some reason that's what I keep trying to call them. Surviving together, Mac. How you doing? But yeah, yeah. Again, there's Matrix. But yeah, again, this is just a real simple thing. Congratulating our very own Ximena on her ascension to power. I do hope you remember the little people once you fully ascend to the position of which you were naturally bestowed, but you refuse to admit. But that's okay. That's what we're here for. We're here to guide you on your path.
Have you ever thought of doing stand-up comedy, Ben? You really just
Oh
He's
my
too
gosh.
tall for that. He does sit down
Oh.
comedy.
Honky Town John.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm gonna call him that now.
Oh, yep. And that's just what, I probably shouldn't have said anything, but I do find this interesting. Although, I guess, because I guess she's Canadian. You cannot, for whatever reason, Canadians seem to be really polite people until you start dissing hockey. What's that about? I mean, but yeah, so now, yeah. So now hockey's in the mix. So,
Yeah. There's a lot of Canadians then. We have you, Chris, and then we have Brazy, and now Fatima, and
Barbie.
Barbie, Marie Rasico,
Brassie's a Canadian?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my.
That's why I want to go and do a meetup there. So I'm going to go to Toronto and then, well, I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but we're going to do a meetup there. I want to go. Where are we going to go? The tower?
Oh,
The
that
CN
yes, the
Tower.
Toronto Tower
CN
is actually
Tower
coming
and
out.
the
Yeah.
aquarium.
The
Yeah,
CN
so
Tower,
And
Ripley's Aquarium.
Yeah,
and
some
I
of
want
us
to
know that.
go dog sledding. So I don't know. I have to go do that. So I'm going to have to go in winter.
That would take a little more planning.
Okay. Well, you have like 8 months or something. So 9 months.
Yes, Brazzy.
Um,
Beaver tails, yummy.
and then I don't know. I thought Flickfox had. Is she joining?
Ben went totally the opposite way on that one.
From what?
Where's Flick at? Is Flick in here?
I don't know. Maybe she
I don't see a long
missed the
string of.
stream.
Oh, wait a minute, there she is.
Honky tonk.
Okay, let's see if we can get her in here. Let's see if we can. Let's see, where is that? Good grief! Let me get my. Oh man, but that is the. I don't know why, but that is what I've always. Yeah, now I feel guilty about saying anything.
See, we can read.
Okay, let's see here. Boom, copy, boom, paste. See if she comes in.
But you were supposed to
Oops,
join
that's the wrong
here,
one.
right? No,
There we
that's
go.
your event for the. No, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, Flick's here. Oh.
Filthy animals, crazy.
Oh,
No, I'm. Don't call me that. Don't get snappy with me. I'm asking about the stream. Are you going to join the stream? You were going to join the stream. You told me. She called me a douchebag.
she's so
The
proper.
nerve.
And that's one thing about Flicks is that she's always so proper and yeah. Uh called the Rogers Center. Rogers Center? Which one's that? The Kenny Rogers? No,
Toronto, I
that's
think. Where I'm gonna go. I want to go there
oh
because there's.
Rogers Center
It's
is what they used to call the Sky Dome, like where
mm,
the Blue Jays play.
yeah, and that's where Canada's planning their invasion from. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But the tower is right beside it.
Flickfox, are you joining?
I shouldn't have said that. Yes, very, very proud. Yes, like royalty.
She's like royalty, yes.
Yes. I don't know if she's coming in or not.
She told me she was gonna come in.
Well, maybe I guess
Did you send her the link?
I sent it. Yeah, I sent it to Indigo and her and John. Unfortunately, now. But yeah, I sent it to our group chat.
I think John said he was at work.
Oh, here comes somebody. Ah, there's our. Yes. How you doing, Indigo? Oh, she's still finding her. She's still finding her camera and everything, or her mic and stuff. Just so you know, you're muted.
John, I've never seen a game yet, but I've watched them practice.
Oh,
She doesn't want to join.
that's fine. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
she showered. She should be here.
Yeah, there's our Indigo. Oh, she's still setting up her. Oh, there she is. I think she's on mic now. Oh, I'm here. No, not yet. You're still muted. Or maybe she's just mouthing words. Or maybe Indigo's just mouthing words too. No, still can't hear you.
I'm like, I have the YouTube page here and restream here, and the chat is, instead of going like from down up, in restream is going from up down. So I'm getting confused with the chats.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, you're talking about, okay. Yeah, and I don't know how you change that.
I see what you did there, Ben.
Okay, Indigo, I see lights on.
Okay,
Indigo.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, gotcha.
It was plugged in the wrong hole. That's what she said. Anyway, moving on. Sorry.
Innocent Indigo. Flick, you've been talking. I blame that on Flick. That's totally on Flick.
Poor Flick getting blamed for my shenanigans.
Oh, well.
It's going to be a crown. I like that. Yep. I like that, Flick. I just wanted to say I'm really proud of you, Ximena, for all the stuff you've done and keeping with your channel and giving people a community to connect with. I think it's amazing. Knowing what I know about all you've been through, it's amazing to see where you're going. So I hope this is a new chap. No, I hope it's a whole new goddamn book. I hope you're on like the prologue of a new story.
I swear upon all things holy. Bacon boy. I'm gonna. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But retribution is coming, my friend.
This is Chris' retribution for this morning with the kitty cats picture that you.
Hey, I'm not the one that calls himself Kissy first, so don't blame that shit on me.
I did not call myself that.
He doesn't call himself that.
You know what I mean? Tell me Indigo doesn't have the best laugh ever.
No one in the audience is gonna know what we're talking about. This is all.
That's all right. Inside jokes are allowed.
Oh, I hear
that would be great, Nico. You know what? I need to thank all 69 of my subscribers, the first 15 of which have been waiting 2.5 years for me to get my shit together and start my channel. So I just want those 15 people to know I'm gonna get there.
That's all right,
soon.
Indigo. Hold on a second. I was just looking the other day. I think I have 62 subscribers, and I've never gone live. I've never posted a video.
It's your voice. They're hoping the voice comes back.
That's what love looks like.
You know what, Jen? How could you not like?
I
You could
asked
be an
him to
announcer.
help me with
What you've done,
meditation.
Ben?
Honky
I just can't. It took how long for someone to try to chase me off the internet, and all it really took was Ben just shooting his face off. I'm out of here. Goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye, internet.
No, stay.
No, Flick. You know what?
But you have your
you're just
new
fanning
name.
the flames. I can't wait to see the Reddit recap on this. I hate
The Reddit recap? This is not going to get a recap.
I don't know why, but yeah, I always had a problem saying that because I know.
Yeah, it always comes out hunky. I don't know why.
I'm in Arizona.
I think that's something you and I need to talk about off stream.
It's UNKY.
He calls me hunky all the time. I think we need to have a private chat off stream.
He's a married
I never knew,
man.
Ben. I never knew, Ben, but it's all starting to make sense now.
Oh my god.
Oh
Clip
boy.
that out of context. No, just kidding.
Ben, you're not
Someone might-
monetized, are you?
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Because if you are, don't plan on making any money on this one.
Yeah.
If you are,
yeah.
sorry about that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, YouTube takes one look at this like, what the hell is that? And yeah,
I'm really
they probably
digging the
just-
mood lighting in the background, Ben. What's that
I'm
about?
trying to zen.
So the curtain doesn't look quite so plain.
Yeah.
I bought a setup exactly like that. It's like it's like a changing screen almost. And it's got that same like gray material. I just hated it. I couldn't do anything with it. I tried hanging things on it, and it's just
Yeah. Well, again, my big thing is I've been trying to find a way to position the cam to where it's in the middle of the screen, because normally you look up. So now I have the cam mounted on his arm, and it covers up half the screen. So sometimes, depending upon where people are, I'm like doing this number, trying to see around the arm.
I had to take the auto tracking off of mine because every time I move, it follows me. It's weird.
Where my camera is, because I have it's not a lazy eye. I was born premature and the muscle never did, so my eye just goes like this anyway. So I'm like, does it really matter where my camera is? My eye is just gonna do whatever it wants. And then at the DMV, they're like, do you want to try to get your eye to focus? I'm like, babe, it's not gonna. I've been trying for 34 years. It's not gonna happen. Like, you're just gonna have to take me as I am, man. Like, that's how it is. Also, I was real cute about 3 hours ago when I came in to sit here and wait for my photo. But now it's 3 hours later and I'm hungry. So just take the picture, please, so I could go eat my burger. Funky Town John.
You know what? I can't. Now, I actually like that better than Honky Town because I despise
Are you our
country music.
Uptown boy?
I despise
Uptown
it
boy.
with every fiber of my being.
Wait, is Ben your downtown man and you're his uptown boy? I'm sorry, I'll stop.
Congratulations, Ximena, on your job, by the way. I
Thank you.
think that's what we were all here for
Yes,
originally,
that
right?
is.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
I've never seen
Cosmic
an
was
annoyed
gonna
John.
Cosmic was gonna lead a conga line.
This is the
AKA
first
Happy
that
Day.
I've seen you annoyed, John.
Well, you know what? It won't be the last.
It's his fault.
Especially if Ben's around. And Flick fanning the flames, by the way.
She won't be joining.
You know what? It's all in good fun. I give it as well as I get it, so whatever.
Well,
And
I give Ben a lot
But
of
I can
crap.
try
I just
it
didn't
and-
expect him to out me on a live, but whatever. It's all good.
well, and I can understand the aversion, especially given the instrument of choice. Well, actually, the instrument of choice that you play, that could go either way. But being Rush, that instantly puts you outside of country music, because there's not too many.
Hold on, I haven't seen it yet.
Like it's gonna
They're
kill me.
losing their shit, and I haven't seen it yet. Oh my god!
Like, no.
You see what you did, Ben? I used to really like you. I used to consider you a friend.
I have.
No, my heart is
Now you're
broken.
dead to me.
No, don't fight. Please don't fight.
No,
I
they
used to
were
call
not. They're
you
not
my
gonna fight,
brother
and we're
from
gonna
another
do a
mother.
game night. When are you coming back, Chris?
I get back on the 18th in the
Monday,
morning.
Tuesday, 18th.
Yeah, Tuesday the 18th.
We should
in the
do
morning.
a game night that week, so we can all
Oh
play.
yeah,
Have
Yeah.
fun.
it'd be great because my surgery is
Oh,
the
that'd be-
26th, so it'll be the week before my
Oh.
surgery. I'll still be normal. I'll still
No
have all my
Valium.
Wow.
pieces.
He uses normal loosely.
I do. Anyone who knows me knows that.
Well,
And I'll say
be
you wouldn't love
praying
me
for
any
you.
other way. So
Exactly. Be yourself.
Hi, Christy. Sending love to Christy.
the velvet
Oh, we
voice.
love
and
you,
the-
Cosmic.
And Todd left. He was confused about what we were talking about, and he said, "Well, I better go," so he left.
Oh no,
Right,
John
Don?
is
No, we're not
okay.
family because I was not like I was disowned by John.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
God.
got that's
What,
opening a can of worms. It's really
what is this? Shit
complicated.
on John night? I think I've had it.
Oh no.
And I'm changing
John?
the name of our channel. It's going to be the Velvet Voice and the Silver Douche Noodle.
Oh no.
So
I don't understand that slang. I'm sorry.
that's all right. I'll explain it to you later. It loses something in translation.
Yeah,
You know how much I love to
didn't
use the slang. I know it drives you crazy, but I like the slang. But you know who's
Racist
got
is
the
back to
best
Ximena.
slang?
Congratulations.
Oh, another kitty.
You know who's got the
I have
best
4.
slang, though?
Oh, they're beautiful.
Is our beautiful British friend who's egging Ben on tonight. She has the best slang. But most of it we can't
What?
use here. But wait a minute,
Yeah.
we're not monetized anyway, so we can say whatever we want, right? What's the worst they can do? Take you off of YouTube? They'll be doing a service to YouTube, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's one of those.
DB!
Oh God! Now DB's gonna get into
This
it.
is an
Oh.
18+ stream, y'all. If you're
Nice to see she hasn't changed one bit.
Have I mentioned how much I love you all?
We love you too, John.
I truly do.
laughter is the best medicine.
Like
honestly.
a cold sore.
Oh, I have done nothing to deserve your hate. I have only ever been here for you in the background, loving you.
Not including you in this. You're safe.
I
The
was
rest of them,
wounded.
well, I think Christopher's immune at this point too.
Mm. Yeah, that is one thing that we haven't had a lot in this community because of such a split and issues, things coming up. But it is important, no matter what, to always keep your sense of humor because you can only be angry and disappointed and sad and for so long.
Yeah.
And
Well, and I look at it this way, Ben. The other night, we bore our souls. We cleansed our auras, however you want to put it. I felt like the weight of the world had been lifted off my shoulders after that.
Mm.
And I know Ximena felt a level of that as well. So let's just go back to being who we are,
Yeah.
We're all great friends. We get along well. We laugh our asses off camera. So why not on camera too?
Mm.
We have a great community that follows us everywhere, and you know what? They all deserve to be happy and let loose once in a while too.
Exactly.
What have I been telling you all
Celebrate
these
each
months?
other.
What's that?
What have I been telling you all these months? The same thing that you're just saying.
I know, but it sounds better coming out of my face.
Oh!
Watch it, John. Watch it.
Because it sounds
You
like
don't
I'm
want
wise.
to bring the Mexican out of me.
No. Listen. It sounds better
her-
coming out of my face because it sounds like
Don't
I'm
make her
wise,
smack
not
you
that
with a
I'm
flip-flop.
parroting your words. Which
Don't make
I'm
her
actually
smack you
doing.
with a flip flop.
So
You
what
are
are you
wise.
implying? That I'm not wise?
I'm not implying. I'm saying that it sounds better when I'm faking being wise than when I'm parroting your words. Just let me have this one, okay? You guys have been
Okay,
shitting on me all
I'll
night.
let you have
Just
this
this one. Just this one.
This is what.
No, I was just messing with you. You know that I love you, and that yeah,
Yes.
I'm
And
glad
the
we're
community
here.
also knows that I'm not that wise. So, of course, they're your words.
Yeah.
I like her in the comment because it's Lord, and then all the rest of it's on the other
I
line.
didn't even know you had a channel, Christopher. Do you post?
He has like
Not
3
really.
videos.
I posted a few little videos,
Oh.
but there's not much there.
Well, we'll have to change that. We'll have to
Well,
do
A bunch
What is
of
that?
beat flick.
what is that called? A channel raid? We'll have to do a channel raid on
Fill in
Christopher.
the blanks.
well, anyhow, yes, thank you for willingly subjecting yourself to this. But thank you so much. We wish our friend Ximena congratulations.
Absolutely.
Oh my.
Yes, we're so proud.
What is that? I missed it.
Hi, piano mom.
Hi,
And
piano
hi.
mom.
No, I want to thank everyone, specifically Chris, for organizing this surprise party. It was very special. It was nice. So thank you guys for taking the time to come and congratulate me. I
We
was not
love you.
expecting this. Yeah,
Well,
thank
yeah,
you. It was a nice surprise.
Yeah, and thank you, Chris, because I've been meaning to go live for a while, and I've been researching some. It's just amazing. You research all this stuff, like, oh yeah, this is gonna make a good show. You see all these pages and pages of information. It's like,
And then
okay, I get
really
like
in the end,
5 minutes of comment of
in the
comment.
end, all it takes is having all your clown friends on at once.
Yeah. but this helps break the ice, and yeah,
Maybe
Yeah.
it was the swift kick in the pants you needed.
Yeah. I've been begging
Yeah,
him
but
for a
we're
month to
waiting
do a
for
live,
you.
and he's just like, "Mm."
I think it's
You need
hard,
to do
like
something.
with everything we've been through, like to get back in it,
yeah.
But we're here, and
Feeling
there's
you.
people, the honest people who like it are here. So don't
Yeah.
forget to hit the like button. It's free to subscribe. Hit the bell for all notifications, so that you don't miss a crazy minute of Ben's chaos.
Yes, thank you so much, and yeah, and I will be producing stuff again soon.
Good.
Getting back to psychology and whatnot. So yeah, again, thank you for subjecting yourself to this. But no, thank you so much for helping us celebrate Ximena and getting her new position. I do hope everybody has themselves a most awesome day. And yeah, I forgot how to end the program. So, what's a minute? Oh, maybe it's earthquake. Oh no, she's
You hit end stream.
Oh, she's on the move. And she's got determination
We're
in her
going for a
eyes.
walk.
oh she's going through
And
Casa.
remember that Magic of Healing Ximena is Ximena's channel, which brings you the magic of healing and her spiritual journey. So you should sub there too.
Ximena, are you having a battle of wills with your little one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need to go.
Guess what?
I
You're
need to
winning.
go be a mom. So, but I really
would
want
like-
to thank you guys.
I would like to thank you for giving us a tour of Casa de Ximena, the Southern Palace, the palatial estate, palatial estate that you maintain. That is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I'll give you a tour later.
Cool.
When it's cleaner.
We love you, Ximena. Congrats.
Thank you, guys. You too.
Thank you all so much, and I do
mom.
hope you all have yourselves a most awesome day.
And thanks everyone for being here.